Good morning, student. Today we are going to see the same chapter, rulers and the building. So today we are going to see the buildings, temples, mosques, and the tanks in medieval period. So for that, we'll read the page number 63 to 65, and you have to also revise this. You have to read also at your end. So after the PPT, we'll see the books. Irrespective of the religion, the reason rulers built monument or public spaces was similar. So, a study of temples or mosques and relative to the king's palaces bring us to one conclusion. So we can study these all things and we can get information about the kings also. Okay. It's okay. So some rooms of the king's palaces were very similar to the structure of the religious structure. Like whatever rooms are in the palaces, the same room or the same structure is used in this religious structure, like in mosques or in temples also. Some rooms of the king's palaces were similar in the structure of the religious structures, especially the places where the common man saw the king. Means their place in the palaces and in the religious place in temple or some religious places, the same. So the implication was the king is representing God and his word. In large temple, the main deities was one the king believed in, while the other deities on the side, and by the temple periphery were those who the king's allies and noblemen believed in. So temples and mosques or uh, religious uh, structures, they were built beautifully, which showed the efforts and the devotion of the king or the who was the architecture who built that structure. So construction of such structure required a significant amount of the wealth, isn't it? They need money, lot of money to construct these things, isn't it? So it shows the power of the king. And this temple was a miniature model, or it's the same or model of something of the world ruled by the king or his allies, means a person or a group or a nation that is associated with another person who is cooperating him. So as they worship their deities together in the temple, it shows symbolically that they brought just rule of God on earth. So also by placing deities of allies, the king showed them respect and thus gained their loyalty in return. So mosques often had inscriptions praising the king. They described his qualities like that is that of God. This presentation implies that the king is running the state the way God would help his devotees. So they consider themselves as a god and they think that they brought the rule of God on the earth. The idea being that while the king's subject might defy him, they are less likely to defy the word of God. Page number 63 to 65. Building temples and mosques and tanks. So here before that we will see the examples which is given in the book. So first, see the temple constructed in 11th century. It is constructing temple building is a kind of symbol of power, wealth, and devotion of the patron. So largest temples were constructed by the large or the powerful kings, whose kingdom is large. So the small king built smaller temples. like that. See, we are going to see here two examples of the temples. So first is you can see here in figure A, first Kendriya, sorry, Khandriya Mahadeva. So Khandriya Mahadeva temple, it is the temple of Shiva temple. It was constructed in 999 by King Dhangadeva. He was from the Chandela dynasty. So see, you can see here 3B. See, this is not that much visible, but if you have hard copy, see, this is the figure of 3B. So that is the plan of the temple, how he has planned the temple. So you can see the now the idea of building this was the kind of entry gate was way to the temple. Then you had main hall, which was known as
Mom,
mandapam. Nowadays nowadays also we are using paper, isn't it, to structure or to draw the structure or before building the construction or before building anything. So nowadays we have the advanced technology with that also, with the help of that also we made. But that time also they made it. So this was the plan. Figure 3B is the plan of the Khandriya Mahadev temple. So there is the main idea of building that there was a kind of entry gate way to the temple. Then you had main hall, which was known as Mandapam. Here in the Mandapam, you had many dances that performed during that time. Finally, within the temple, you had uh, Garbhagriha. You can see here. See, this is the Garbhagriha, or you can say basic place or main place of the deity or statue was kept in that. So chief deity was kept in that main shrine. And you can say that Garbhagriha, where king and immediate family gather only. Similarly, you have here you can see you have a Khajuraho temple also. Basic idea of was during that time only few people were allowed in such temples. Slowly and gradually more people were allowed in these places. Now we would talk about the very interesting temple which was known as Raja Rajeshwar. This temple was located in Thanjavur, the capital of Chola. So you can see here, it has tallest shikara also. So during that time, as we say that there were no crane to build the temples during that time. So this temple was unique because it has one of the very tall shikhar. Shikhar, you know, na? Topmost part of the temple. See, this part is the shikhar. So how this shikhar is built, it's easy for person to climb to that height, but how the load and raw material was transported to that height. So what was actually done was you had inclination and from that stone were rolled to the top. Yes, part correct. Yes, and that's I didn't understand why you have typed in between. At the end or at the starting, you can tell me that what you have, how many marks you got in this. But if you will not concentrate now and just focusing on such things, then it will be reduced, isn't it? So this was built by the Rajaraj Dev. He considered himself to be worshipped as the as a god. Hence he kept his name Rajaraj Dev. So he wanted himself to be appear himself or praise like a god. Yes. So next were Muslims, and they were built mosques. Like Muslim consider themselves to be the shadow of God. The God themselves they consider God to be the big creator or sole creator of the world. So God chose Aladdin as a king because he had the quality of Moses and Solomon, who was the greatest lawgiver that time. So they introduced order and the symmetry again here. So they also built the mosques. So you can see here in this figure the structure of the mosques. Then they introduce the order and symmetry. Again, very interesting thing here we are going to see is that is the yeah here. So it is phenomena the concept of ab. Ab means in Persian it is means water. Rajan, the first we studied in UK. Yes, Janvi, it's correct. Yes. So up means in Persian water. Whatever we say abad, that means flourishing or prosperous. And abadi is population that live. So the word abad or abadi all derived from word ab, that means water. So for sole idea was the region surrounding the water flourished that time. So if nowadays also it flourished because if water is not there, then that area will not flourish or that much prosperous, isn't it? For development, we need water only. So it was a desert. If it was a desert area, it was an oasis where you had water body. If there is a river flowing on flowing that time, you have settlement on along the river, isn't it? So here you can see the example that Iltutmish, who owned universal respect for constructing large reservoir after Delhi-e-Kuna, which was his region, and this region of Delhi is captured by him. So it was later on known as House-e-Sultan. So you can just highlight it. Delhi-e-Kuna and House-e-Sultan means the king's reservoir. Yes. So the rulers often constructed the tank or a well for the common purpose of the common people's uh, use. So that's all about the today's topic, that is temples, buildings, and mosques. So do you have any doubt in this?
If you like our videos, do share them and subscribe to our channel. If you want awesome quizzes, write to us. Keep watching and keep learning with Walnut.